What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Cardano. Right now we're sitting at 44.5 cents. We're up about 4.5% on the day. And guys, what I want to do here is take a look at Cardano on the 1-day time frame, and then we're also going to get into the block and take a look on what's going on behind the scenes for Cardano. We've had a really explosive move here. It's nice to see some good volume coming back into Cardano. And I also have a few things that I want to show you that's been a really big flip for ADA over the last probably month or so that I think you're going to be interested in. So if you get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, put Cardano down low, and we'll dig into this. So first of all, guys, when we're taking a look at this on the 1-day time frame, we're still holding really well. We're up above our 20 SMA, we're above our 50 and our 200. No problem there. One thing I wanted to point out here, and this has been a big change for Cardano in a good way. So if we step back here, let me get some of these resistance lines off. Okay, so if we're taking a look here, guys, and we're stepping back, one thing for Cardano that you haven't seen much is strong bullish volume throughout this bear market. So as we're looking here, it's basically just been straight down. You can see we've just been moving down. We really didn't have any strong relief rallies either. And that's one thing that I wanted to point out, because in the last bear market for Cardano, it had stronger relief rallies, and this one it really didn't. So what I'm curious about, and I'm not saying it's going to happen anytime soon, but if that's going to have some build-up pressure for when Cardano really does start its impulse wave, the fact that it didn't really have too many of those relief rallies, it could potentially work to our benefit on the other side. Because sometimes Cardano, it can really underperform in the bear market, but it can overperform in the bull market. So when we're looking at this here, one thing I've noticed, and we're just going to do a date range here. If we go over, we were in the red if we're looking at our money flow down here for about 232 days. And then it came to about the end of October, November 1st, right in that area, and we actually started to turn green here, and we've had pretty strong green volume here. We're up at 19 right now. And if you just go back and you look through this entire bear market cycle, we really didn't have much. We had a blip of green here. We had a little bit of money flow here to the upside, but that's still, we were not above our 200-day moving average, which is very important when you're also looking at this. You want to be up above that 200-day moving average. Here's some green that we had a little bit here, but still not above that 200. And then now, guys, we're getting that strong volume while we're up above the 200. So I do think that's significant that we have had some good buying pressure come in, and we've seen, you know, that 30-cent area really be supported. And now we have broken through 40 cents, and we're going to try to turn that into support, which will also be important for us. So when we're stepping back and we're taking a look here, guys, for longer term holders, and obviously anything can happen with Bitcoin, but when you're looking at a chart like this, you want to continue to let this ride if you're trading up above the 20, the 50, and the 200. And I've made the mistake many times in this market of taking profits a little bit too early when I'm taking a look at charts. And that's where I like going behind the scenes into the block, because that can help you balance things out a little bit better, as opposed to getting anxious. Say you are in a profit and you're saying, should I take it? In this space, sometimes, guys, you can really get those pumps that just don't make sense sometimes, both to the upside and the downside. So if we're going into the block now and we're taking a look at this, so guys, let's go here. So for Cardano right now, holders making money at the current price, we're looking at 46% in the money, 7% at the money, and 47% out of the money. So right now there's still a really good balance here. And guys, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but there's still room for Cardano to run. We're not up around 90, 95 like we've seen with some of these other coins. So that's a good thing, that there's potentially more room to run if we can get through that 45 cents, see if we can go up there and test 50 cents or so. If we're taking a look at the signals, we have a 2 bearish, 1 neutral, and a 4 bullish. Overall, guys, we're taking a look at our network growth right now, 0.20%, so not too much there. Concentration, this is a cool one, and this is going to be accumulation bullish or reduction bearish of large holders in their positions. Right now it's been bullish, 0.34%, so still not a ton there, guys. Smart price is going to be neutral. In the money, we're up 5.36%. If we get into one of my favorites here, this can be the bulls versus the bears. We have still a pretty good tug back and forth here, guys, over the last 7 days, 93 bulls and 93 bears. One thing I would always point out, guys, say you don't have any exposure to Cardano, I would always wait for a nice retracement. I would look on the daily time frame, really wait for nice retracements to get back to good clean levels where you have a support area to play off of. And if you're wrong, you put a stop loss below it. If it rolls over, then that's okay. You kept your risk very small. You don't want to try to play in the middle. You really want to wait till you have good support areas to buy off of, and you don't want to chase in this market. It's a really important thing, guys. Always wait for those days, those big red days, because they're going to come. Don't worry. You can get caught up in the euphoria. Been here for 6.5 years. I've seen a lot where Bitcoin, these altcoins, they can drop 30% in a day or more. So just be prepared, be ready for anything, but have that plan ready and do not chase. That's one of the main things in this space. Do not chase. So if we're going next, we're going to go into our address stats. Overall, guys, new addresses over the last 7 days, we're up 9.01%. 7-day active addresses, we're up 11.42%. And then zero balance addresses, we're up 19.27%. Another stat I wanted to get to for you here, guys, and this is going to be in and out of the money. This is really good for support and resistance. We're going to look at the global in and out of the money right now. In terms of our next overhead resistance area that it's showing here, guys, we're kind of fighting in the middle here over this 45 cents. If we can get over top of that, showing the next major area could potentially be on average here about 64 cents. We'll call it 65 cents could be the next big area. Total volume there would be 2.4 billion Cardano. In terms of support, we look back to 40 cents right there. Total volume, you have 1.6 billion Cardano. The main big area here, guys, where you have 7.76 billion Cardano is going to be at an average of about 37 cents. So really building some nice support there right around that 37 cents, working our way down from there. If we get into the ownership stats, this is another really cool one. And if you guys get some from this, let me know down low. I'm trying to give you the best information I can as quick as possible. We have 3 whales. They own 8.44%, which is around 3 billion Cardano. Number of investors, 163 right now, and they own about 8.71 billion. And then we have a really nice concentration breakdown here. And retail volume, guys, what I like about Cardano, has a really nice ecosystem. We're up around 66.26% of total ownership there. So it's not just completely manipulated. There's a really nice ecosystem around this. But if you don't have positions, guys, I would patiently wait for really nice retracement areas. If you do have positions, just continue to let this ride. Everything is looking good as of now. Just realize in this space things can change really fast, and just always have a plan both to the upside and the downside. Lay that plan out and stick to your plan. That's the most important thing. God bless each and every one of you. Take care.